Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Well, here we go again.
Invisible Ghost was the first of 9 features that Bela Lugosi made for Poverty Row Studios' Monogram. Please subscribe to see some of the others we've reviewed. And arguably, it's the best.
It's rhyme.
It's well shot within its budget, and aside from Lugosi, there are also good performances from silent veteran Betty Compson.
I can't go home now, can I?
And pioneering African-American actor Clarence Muse,
Do I look pale?
playing Evans the butler, who really does hold the narrative together. So why are we reviewing it? Well, partly because we don't always have to scrape the bottom of the barrel, and partly because of the script.
It's unquestionably the work of a madman.
The dialogue's not great.
If we could find out who killed Cecile, we have the one who committed all the other murders.
If only we could find the killer, we'd have found the killer. But it's the story that really brings this into dark corners territory.
Good evening, my dear.
We meet Dr. Kessler as he sits down to dinner with the empty chair where his wife used to sit.
You're more beautiful than ever this evening.
Well, it must seem weird to someone who's never seen it before.
She ran away with another man years ago, and he's never got over it. But at least his daughter Virginia is luckier in love.
I love you.
Maybe not. But unknown to Kessler, his wife is actually being kept in a cellar by his gardener.
I want to go home too.
Weirdly, this doesn't seem to be malign. She was in a car accident, leaving her confused, and the gardener and his wife are just looking after her. So,
Why don't you tell Mr. Kessler about his wife, that you're hiding her?
that's a good question.
Oh, I haven't got the heart, Mum. It would kill him if he saw her the way she is.
That's a terrible answer. But there's more going on here.
And what about those murders?
How many murders?
Jules here says there's been a lot of them.
Exactly how many is never specified, perhaps because it would raise questions for the audience as they all occurred in this one house.
Well, there's been quite a lot of them, Dixon.
And I do feel like the police could do more. Anyway, that night. Seeing his wife at the window puts Lugosi into a trance. And he heads into the maid's room. There's a fine line between murder and playing peekaboo. That's the maid who had eyes for Virginia's fiancé, Ralph Dickson, and it turns out they had a history.
Did you think that you could get rid of me as easy as all
Be
that?
quiet.
Which is enough for Dickson to be tried for her murder and executed.
It's all over.
But then,
My name's Dixon.
okay,
Apparently my brother never told you about me.
nothing like an identical twin to add plausibility to a film. And any sadness over Ralph's death is now forgotten because, you know, we had a spare. Mrs. Kessler pays her husband another visit. He's off again, this time killing the gardener. Now there's been another murder, you'd think the police would apologise for executing Ralph.
That was different. That was a cut and dried case.
Apparently not. Another question,
Why in the world do you stay in this place?
We can't leave.
they have a sentimental attachment that apparently can't be broken by a lot of murders, but why would Dickson stay?
What about these other murders?
I'll put your luggage in your room, sir.
And the servants, they've just hired a new cook.
Are you sure you want me to stay?
Certainly, Marie.
We're running out of people to kill. Although kill is a strong word.
He's alive.
What?
Doesn't anyone check these things? But one look at Lugosi and the gardener is dead again, his brief resurrection having served no purpose whatsoever.
Why, that's ridiculous.
Another visit from the wife, and this time it's Virginia in danger. was weird. Oh well, back to bed. But the following morning...
Dad! Who would do a thing like that?
Find me the person who did it and you've got your murderer.
Someone else keen to point out that if you found the criminal, you'd have found the criminal. In the torn canvas are threads from Kessler's robe. So, we're looking for someone wearing Kessler's robe who had a grudge against the wife who left him for another man.
Surely you're not trying to accuse Evans.
Well, I wasn't, but...
Hey, where were you on the night of January the 13th?
They interrogate Evans.
Would you say that Mr. Kessler is out of his mind?
Should we take a vote? At the same time, Mrs. Kessler appears because the gardener who'd been feeding her is dead and his wife apparently doesn't give a toss.
But I'm dead, you understand?
And husband and wife come face to face.
It's Kessler.
Wow, who could have guessed? And I'm not the only one shocked.
Now you sit right there, and we'll see that you get home all right. What have we done? She's dead.
So yes, the plot is ludicrous, but it's only an hour long, it's engaging enough, and although Lugosi is the killer, that's only when he's in a trance. The rest of the time, it's great to see him playing against type as a kindly father and generally nice man.
I am so happy for you, my dear.
If nothing else, Invisible Ghost has that going for it.
What happened here?
Thanks for watching. See all our Bela Lugosi reviews here. What other films have made you see horror actors in a new light? Let us know in the comments below.
Goodbye.
Starting to worry I didn't plug my books in any of these reviews.